Hey guys, and welcome to my platform. In this video I would like to refer to the Lionsgate portal, um, creating some kind of a collective reading in regards to this phase that we are already in, because I've been taking some notes. So the information that I got is that the Lionsgate portal, this portal, it opened on the 26th of July, and it will go forth until the 12th of August 2020. So it's the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. So the 8/8 is talking about the 8th of August, which is going to be like energetically the peak of this point in time. And yeah, I would like to draw some cards, or kind of laying out a spread for us, and we will see what comes through from informations. I will be right back. Okay guys, so I've been laying out several oracle cards, as well as some tarot cards. I've been doing some kind of a little small spread for the energy of the collective. We're having the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. And crowning this is the energy of the Magician. And, you know, the point is that during the Lionsgate portal, this veil that many are talking about is going to be very thin. And especially they are going to come in a lot of Syrian energies, and these energies are going to pretty intense and generally for the collective. And I'm really talking about the whole. A lot of awakenings are going to occur. A lot of union. We are going to have a lot of twin flame unions in this time, because people are going to have a lot of, or also already having a lot of epiphanies, a lot of aha moments. And yeah, at the current moment. And I think these energies are actually carrying way more forth after the 12th of August, to be honest, when we are including all of those retrogrades that we are currently in. So I believe that actually many of those things are going to move forth until the end of this year. Or I think many of those challenges that we are currently in, may it be collective or from a personal point of view, I absolutely believe that many of those issues, changes, transitions that we are currently in will be almost done or done by the end of this year. So 2020 is simply a preparation for 2021, and so on and so forth. So yeah, what might come up? And that is something that one of my Moonology cards says is work through your fears. That's absolutely a point, because this Lionsgate portal is really going to, how do I say this, things that we have been trying to hide ourselves from, they are going to be so obvious that it would be almost hilarious if we would not approach those situations. So we are really urged and asked to approach these topics and to clear them out once and for all. The next point, another thing that I would, and this is absolutely tied to what I just said, is the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key, absolutely. And you know, with this comes actually the advice here to keep yourself grounded. And that's really keeping yourself grounded. I do absolutely feel already I'm in this energy, and I really feel that it feels in some way it feels heavy, but I do somehow feel like, from my personal point of view, that I am absolutely capable of managing those energies. But I think what this time also brings for us is the awareness of our own well-being, the awareness of the fact that we really need, and first and foremost, nourish and nurture ourselves in order to stay grounded, because as many of my fellow YouTuber light workers say, we are the ground crew. Yeah, shout out to Carolyn Zeiser. Seriously, we are the ground crew. Okay, so we are here as light workers to support those that don't know how to support themselves, and that's why we are here to shine a light on the situation, or to shine a light on this the possibilities that this Lionsgate portal and this whole 2020 thing is actually bringing with it. And there is seriously a lot to see if we raise our awareness towards those situations, those topics. Okay, so I've been drawing some light workers, star seeds, oracle cards. The first thing is star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission activation. Yeah, absolutely. This is what the Lionsgate portal is all about, because we are being heavily supported by Syrian energies, and not only Syrian energies. I know that it's also the Arcturian and Pleiadian energies, but since the alignment is with the star system of Sirius, I would absolutely say that we are being supported heavily by some beautiful Syrian energies. Yeah. Then we're having fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Yeah, that's actually the card that is talking about what we are currently in. We are experiencing and living in the 3D world, and in the same moment we are the ones that, damn it, 11:11, oh gosh. And in the same moment we are doing the best to hold the frequency. Okay, so this is yeah, and which actually leads beautifully to this card: forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. That's us. Okay, we are asked to keep the frequency, okay, to keep this frequency as high as possible. That's also some advice. It is the snake spirit. It's time to heal, shedding our skin, pave a new path. Time to heal doesn't only talk about that we are asked to heal ourselves. It is, and I just see 55. We are the healing, okay? We are creating those changes, and we are asked to be aware of this beautiful, this beautiful, what is this word? I forgot it. Duty. The duty. I have been talking about the duty, exactly. So, of course, again, we're having the wasp spirit, and I think I've been drawing the wasp spirit in my last collective reading about the Chiron retrograde that we are still in. Yes, sometimes life stings, but this sting is actually only occurring for us to kind of guide us into the right direction. So yes, and then we are having cow spirit and whale spirit, trust the great mystery, and the miracles are endless. Of course, and I'm just feeling in this moment, feeling drawn to the magician. And I think that why I'm drawn to the magician is because we are the ones who are going to create those miracles. Yes, of course, we are being supported by the higher realms, of course. But you know, the point is that we as humanity, we are having a free will, and that's that is something that as a global collective, we one karmic thing that we are currently trying or on our way to heal. And that's, to me, it's like kind of Captain Obvious style, to be honest. The point in we are having a free will is actually, that's the reason why we are not being like directly or more supported. I think there is a way to support us more, or maybe some kind of in a physical way. This is just my 3D thinking, to be honest. But the point is that I think what they want us to focus on is that we're having a free will, and if we want this freedom, we have to meet the universe like halfway. And yeah, that's what currently actually going on. I mean, I do see a lot of progress, to be honest, a lot of progress. And I think that's also what mindfulness and gratitude brings with it, that you are going to be way more aware of what you're blessed with, to be honest, what you're blessed with. I would just like have a look at my notes. Yeah, I've been noting down like anxiety, stress, and fear. We are currently doing our best to clear these things out, these energies, especially as the light workers, because we know that we are here to kind of be the lighthouse for others, to be honest. Then, yeah, I've also heard about Kundalini activation. Yes, I think that's also what the Two of Pentacles is talking about, because I think very much what this Lionsgate portal is also collectively bringing with it is that we are forced to balance out internally, especially in regards to our inner stability, because we are witnessing kind of paradigms, old paradigms are like falling away, or falling apart, that's the right wording, falling apart. And what these three cards actually in combination are telling me is the fact that since we know that we now have to balance those energies out, or those situations out by ourselves, we are standing now in this energy of the Page of Pentacles. Okay, of course, this is a suit that is pretty slow moving, but it's slow and steady. And we know that, and I'm more intrigued by the imagery. And we know now that we have to surrender. And where have I been seeing? Yeah, that's the point. Trust the great mystery. But why do I have the feeling like I've been seeing some kind of yeah, here, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites. Yes, that's a conclusion to which we are going to come, that we have to surrender to this change. We really are asked to surrender to this change, and we are being reminded of that we are the magician. We are not victims. We are not a victim, and we are equipped with all the elements that we need in order to kind of surpass that, and kind of nonetheless, despite of all of these things that are going on, we are going to, what did I hear? Courageous. I heard the word courageous. Yeah. And now I'm being pulled to the yellow in the cards, of course, the solar plexus chakra, of course. So I've been like drawing two crystal cards. It's the number 14. Just let me have a look. Yeah, very much is talking about change. We have the Charoite, number 50. We have the Peridot, number 14, which adds to a 5. Let's have a look at the Peridot. And let's see how yeah, it's talking about emotional cleansing, of course. Of course. So that's also what is the work through your fierce new moon in Scorpio is talking about. It really talks about emotional cleansing. So I would recommend you watching my last collective reading. I believe I've been talking way more about emotional cleansing in those reading. Nevertheless, there are a lot of zodiac readings that are exactly talking about emotional cleansing, letting go of old patterns, letting go of grief, letting go of anxieties. And I mean, I'm saying this like, yeah, why don't you just, no, I'm not saying like that, why don't you just let go of those emotions? I know it's a process, and that's actually what I'm really asking you of. Don't beat up on yourself if it's not fast enough, or not intense enough, or not, you understand, not getting rid of it ASAP, you know, that's the point. So be gentle with yourself, nourish yourself. I just had the Empress in my mind's eye. Mother yourself, nourish your kindred spirit. Okay, if that's also a point, your inner child. But I would like to move on to number 50, which is the Charoite, and again it says wound healing. So yeah, soul path, service to humanity, healing the wounds of the past. Yeah, that's actually what we're doing. That's actually what we're doing. And a surrender to changes absolutely is a part of it. And I seriously know what this feels like, and I'm still not completely done with it. I think this, as I said, it's a process. It's a process. We really should not beat up on ourselves in regards to those healing processes. 21. Whatever. Okay, I would like to draw another spirit animal card. Any other additional messages? Any other additional messages? Any other additional messages? No? Okay. Let's see what the Moonology deck has to say. Any other additional message? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, that's the same, like work through your fears. That's, yeah, that's what we're asked. It's like, you know, it's like the light attribute of the Devil card, completely liberating yourself. And yes, it's a process. Most of us probably are not going to, I wouldn't say most of us, but I believe a certain amount of us are not going to be able to do this until this Lionsgate portal kind of came to an end. But every step is vital. We are ever evolving beings. We never stop. We will never stop to evolve, to change, to transform. That's a long life process. That's a long, that actually means, and as Abraham Hicks always say, you will never get it done. I don't know. I mean, I think we need to make friends with this thing that we will never finish from something. It's an evolution. It's every step that we are taking is a draft for the next one that we are going to take. And I think that's actually the beauty of it. Yeah. I think what we need to do is leaving behind this competitive patterns. meditate and contemplate. Yeah, grounding work is a very big point. And there was another woman, she said, yeah, that's very cliche to talk about meditation. Of course, I don't know how often I'm talking about meditating, but seriously, that's at the current moment, including taking a shower, really the best thing for me to ground myself, to be honest. Any other additional messages? Jesus, nothing is yet set in stone. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, mutable moon. And have faith in your dreams. Okay, so that's pretty specific, to be honest. And I do absolutely that's absolutely something that's talking to me. Have faith in your dreams, and nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, for those of you that have been kind of thinking about, maybe you, let's talk, I would like to talk about, like, maybe you feel familiar with this these kind of thought patterns, and I just having the ringing in the ear. Sometimes I feel like I've been missing out something, or that maybe I've overseen something, or maybe that I didn't see the signals or the signs, and that I'm losing the grip. Oh, that's actually, there's a starseed card that says losing the grip. I think I had this in my last collective reading. Yeah, I'm sometimes afraid that I'm losing the grip of my manifestation, or that something is kind of passing me, and I'm really grateful for these messages. Have faith in your dreams, and nothing is yet set in stone. And there was another card that just, is it this one? Nee. In this Moonology deck, there was another card I've been seeing, and I saw these words, Mars energy. That's actually a very, you know, this Mars energy that we are currently in is like, feels sometimes like people are going from 0 to 100 within a few seconds. And when I do experience something like this, I really feel like I need to get out of the situation, because I don't want to become a part of this frequency. And yeah, that's something that I also recommend you doing. Just try to, okay, thank you. Choose your battles. Choose your battles. Know how to handle your energy. That's really important. Yeah. Crazy. There's a card. That's the card that describes it. The energy is gaining momentum. Exactly. And that's the words are really not easy to come today. That includes the Mars energy. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, that's really what I feel. And we are asked to work through it. Okay? Stay on your course. Keep your goal in mind. And first and foremost, ground yourself, okay? In order to stay focused and being aligned as much as possible, okay? And give yourself enough sleep. Another important point, absent salt baths and all of that jazz. Yeah. Okay, my loves, I hope you like this collective reading. It was some kind of a, how do I say this, spontaneous thing, but to me the Lionsgate portal is somehow significant. The last one was indeed, and this Lionsgate portal is going to be a completely new experience for me. I know this, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.